Hello, everybody at Gamereplays and YouTube. This is Tommy, and you're probably thinking, oh my god, he's actually doing another fucking shoutcast. Yes, I haven't done a shoutcast in like 3 months. But to make up for it, I'm doing a Hall of Fame replay with hopefully some really good action, and I have with me my casting buddy, Fatal Saint.
Hello, Tommy. What's up?
What's up? If you go to Fatal Saint's channel, I'll probably put a link in the description. You'll see we do loads of casts, lots of this mod called Operation Market mod for Company of Heroes. It's like no bases and stuff. You might have seen the Sunday Night Fight episode of it. And we do like Terraria and Minecraft and shit. It's all good. But yeah, so he's here, having never played Vico for like, what, 2 years?
Yeah, but I stopped about 2 years ago or so when something, they just borked the game so hard and I raged, and then I went and found mods to play which did not break the game completely. Or well,
Yeah.
they broke the game themselves as well, but anyways, I felt it was better than the standard broken OF factions and everything back then that was just so, what the fuck is going on? Stupidness all over the place.
Yeah,
I couldn't handle
balance
it.
was a little bit fucked up for a while. And in 2.601 it was a bit fucked up too. But now we're in lovely 2.602 and everything's nice and balanced, like the Staghound, which is still really gay. But yeah, everything apart from that is basically like decently balanced. Oh my god, P, you're OP! Yeah, well, yeah, suck it up.
Well, there's just, different tactics involved. You can cope with that. Staghounds on themselves are a bit tad broken, I'd say.
They are so fucking broken. Anyway, we've got no Brits in this game. We've just got lovely Vico matchup of.
Oh yeah.
On the Axis side, we've got Aimstrong, probably one of the best Whermacht players around at the moment. He's
for sure.
very good. This is from the last tournament back in June, I think. I think this was in the semis or round 4 or something. I don't know, but.
I think it was round 4, yeah.
I think it was round 4, yeah, and I think he actually went on to win. So that sort of gives away the result. But, I mean, I know most of you have already seen this replay, so this is just a shoutcast of the replay, because it had 3,000 downloads. Oh my god.
That's a lot of downloads.
Yeah, it's a lot of downloads and like 150 or so wubs. But anyway, on the allied side, we've got Thornhill or M3allem, also really good player. So they were facing off in round 4 of last 20. So we're going to kick this off then on good old Angerville. You all know that. I don't need to go over the map. So from 5-second mark in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm so glad I don't have to say conventional starts from both, because look, he's building the quarters off to the right. Holy shit.
To the right, okay, yeah, conventional start, one extra engineer and a barracks going up for allies. Second engineer hitting field now, going to cap somewhere probably.
Yep, I mean...
Barracks block will be up in a couple of seconds.
Yep, it's nothing too unusual yet. But I've heard that there's some very unusual stuff that happens later on in this game. So even though the starts are pretty standard, hopefully we'll see some good stuff. Maybe some jeeps. I don't know. Do we have a jeep coming out? Or
no, it's going for standard rifle squad opening. So
okay, and we've got just Volk coming out. So that we're not straying too far, but we got some wire coming down, just taking off that cutoff, because everyone knows that South Ango cutoff is just a fucking bitch. If a rifle squad
like
garrisons that building early game, it's like, oh, no resources for you.
Yeah, that cutoff is much more powerful than the northwest one, which is capping right now with the engineers, the allied player. There's nothing to garrison. There's green cover, hay bales and stuff, I guess. Good cover, but that building is really powerful, honestly.
Yeah, that building is very powerful. It often forces an early sniper. I've seen it literally just like you have no choice but to go for an early sniper, or for, you have to wait for flamethrowers.
Oh yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
Some engineers chasing.
Combat squad's hitting field though.
Oh, he's not gonna fire the bullets. Volks fire the first bullets. Hitting nothing, obviously, because they're Volks. There we go. Engineers, Pio, combat, and rifle backup from the ally player. Tactical, soft retreating.
Yeah, just backpedaling a little bit. He didn't fancy. I don't blame him for that. If you run in, get in all close and horrible with rifles, it's nasty.
And he's gonna try to be annoying here, then cap the fuel point to make it take much longer to give it to the Wehrmacht.
The Ver player actually built himself 1 cubic square of sandbag. So
yeah, I remember seeing this back when I played. I used to do that with my friends and stuff. Build one
I used to see this a lot
sandbag.
more when people were capping. Actually, they'd put one up and then start capping so they could cap in green cover and not get the received accuracy bonuses.
Yeah. But we do have a Jeep as a second squad, actually, from the barracks.
That'll be interesting to see what he does with that.
Well, Volks in green cover, 4 guys. The 5th guy is just running around a little bit. No, that's actually 5 guys in one little small cluster. That was a new Volk squad hitting the field, actually.
Yeah,
it's just tearing up these rifles. Yeah, there's like 5 guys standing on top of each other. How does that work?
Oh, here we go. The Volks now really committing. But he's going to push them all out of cover.
Oh, God.
Nah, but I can't see him winning. His rifle's taking too much combat.
It doesn't really matter if he's pushing them around, you know, it's not going to be enough. There's too many men to push.
Yeah.
And he should have, you know, devoted his engineers. You know, there's down to 2 guys, but I guess, you know, capping is very important in VCO, so...
Capping is important, but you can actually see from the tag map, even if he caps that, it's not actually going to connect to anything.
No, he's not going to get the resources, but it's going to deny it for the Whermacht player. It takes long to decap.
That's worth it, I guess. So
but I guess if Whermacht hits T2, he gets a capping bonus nowadays?
Yeah, when Ver researches T2, you don't even have to build the buildings to research T2, then your Volks get 1.25 capping speed.
So it's escalate to battle phase? Skirmish phase? Skirmish, yeah. Yeah, I haven't played VCO in a while.
This is nice. He's pushing the Volks away from the field points that can't actually white it.
Oh, he's going to retreat. Oh, there's an MG. That was in the nick of time. That Volks was very... He would have been dead if he would have been able to give chase if the MG wasn't there. He's down to no help that last guy.
Not fancier. But I like this start though. He's actually going for the 2 Volk MG and Sniper start, which was actually, I think, pioneered by Seth. I think he did that start in this same tournament. I'm just going to lower the volume a little bit. He did that in this same tournament, I believe, and I think he did really well with it.
Nice, pushing the pyros away from the ammo point as well on the right side. Can you give me a time sync?
Yeah, sorry, I'm at 4, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
Yep, I'm there with you.
Sweet.
Sneaky NGs on the bottom left, decapping the ammo point for the Whermacht, and I'd say the Allies pretty much map dominant at the moment.
Yeah, Allies. Yeah, the Allied players
That's
in a really
basically always what happens on Angewitz. It feels like, you know.
Yeah, definitely. But even more so because the Ver player was going for such a sort of a weak, very early game build with 2 Volks, MG, and Sniper. Because obviously you have to really wait for that Sniper to hit the field before you can start to do any real damage.
Yeah, we got the double NG, triple rifle, and a Jeep. Jeep as a second build, of course. And you know that Jeep probably gonna pay off now, seeing that he went for a Sniper as his 3rd unit.
Yeah, a Jeep is actually very, very good for against someone who's doing something with only 1 MG and a Sniper. That's
he was like scarily close to that mine on the road that was planted by the pyros. Yeah. But he avoided it. He might have seen it with I'm not sure where the Jeep was at the time when it got laid, so either he noticed it or he didn't. It's gonna be, you know...
Or he just didn't hit it. Yeah, I mean, that's a classic place for mines. If he's smart, he's
gonna
get
crossroad
over there. Yeah.
It's
at the end of every game, it's just like a massive crater where everyone's been laying their mines.
Yeah, over and over again. Since the AI in VCO decides it's a good idea to jump into craters because of the yellow cover.
Yeah.
Where there's a mine. Oh, I'm gonna hop onto this mine and take the explosion with my face! My face is my shield.
That's how real men do it.
Yeah. Supply depot up, so early M8 probably.
Fast M8,
not going for no bars. I haven't
really
seen the grenades either.
Patch. Like, fast bars used to be like the sort of the be-all, end-all for US last war, at least against Ver, but now it's all about the sort of the fast nades or the fast M8 or something. People don't
I've seen a lot of fast nades do a lot of damage, especially now where they're like homing missile nuclear pineapples.
Yeah, it's silly the amount of damage they do now that they're always hitting.
Yeah, sniper opening up on the decapping rifles on the far right. He's just gonna take cover behind this little bush. Little grove of trees and stuff. The MG is there as well, covering the sniper.
Now, if I was the Whermacht player, I'd find that really annoying. To just have that rifle squad just in the very corner of the map. You can't go chasing after them, really.
Because it's just going to be a roundabout thing there.
Yeah.
Just going to be annoying. But the sniper's going to take a pot shot. There we go.
Boom.
Another rifle down. But at the same time, bottom left is getting decapped. Both the fuel and the ammo are now neutral.
Yep. But as long as the Whermacht player holds the +16 fuel and the plus 60 munitions, he's still okay. You know, for Whermacht, it's not so bad if you only have sort of 20% of the map, as long as it's a good 20%.
So, base harassment.
Rush.
Yeah.
He's crept in through the middle base MGs. I mean, Ango is notorious for sort of base rushes through the middle there, because the Ver base MGs don't cover that big gap in the middle.
Yeah, they should have just, you know, extended a hedgerow and that'll be done. I'm not sure why he's not doing much. I guess he's microing stuff. The double engineers on the left side is trying to go stop these volts from the cutoff, which he just succeeded with.
Well, there isn't much he can actually do, because the Ver player was smart enough to actually wire off that little bit near his base, so that a base rush is actually much harder. The American player, all he could do is run towards the HQ. He can't go left or right.
Yeah, because of the MG covering, and he can't go around the wire, obviously. So
yeah.
He's getting the cutoff back now with his engineers, and he moved back his 2 harassing rifles. There was not much to harass. T2 building for Whermacht with the first build was a Grenadier, I do believe.
Yeah, first build was a Grenadier, and this is a pack we are coming out now.
A pack coming out, okay. We do have the motor pool up, and we have a first M8 hitting the field and getting the armored skirts as a first upgrade, and probably getting the MG second. He's got a floating 150 munitions or so, so that's no problem.
Yeah, that fast M8 is... Yeah, well, I mean, the pack is well timed. I mean, any later, and that would have been...
Ooh, that Jeep's pushing it! He was pushing it. He's gonna go in for a harass here with the Jeep and with the rifles following. Gonna just creep through it and probably decrew it, but at the same time the Axis forces have mined off the middle crossroad once again, actually, and here's an M8 as well, so decrewing this pack now is crucial.
So this puts, I mean, this leaves the Ver player in a very bad position, especially if, like, you know, those rifles could steal the pack and use them to start destroying buildings if they wanted to.
Probably what it's gonna do as well. Yeah. I see the rifles. There we go. There's the recrew. Yeah. Always takes a while. M8's going out of the base though, however, to go deal with this massive infantry charge on the cutoff, and the Grens actually got the cutoff.
2 mines there in the middle. He really wants to try and lure the M8 over the mines there.
Yeah, the MG there is perfect bait, honestly, but he's just, you know, he just wants his cutoff back so he can get the resources on the whole left side of the map.
Yeah, I mean, that's all he can do at the moment, is just to harass his opponent's own.
But he's actually running away with the pack.
So he is. Looks like he's...
Thank you very much.
Back home to Mama.
Yep, back home to the Allied hands. And a second M8 coming out from the motor pool for the Allied player. And yeah, base harassment continues, and the Whermacht player is just moving around on the right side. He has a pretty firm hold on territories now, at least, except for that 1 ammo point, which isn't given any resources to the Allied player anyway, because it's cut off. But yeah, he's actually, I'm not sure if he has the better gain, seeing that the low close fuel and the medium ammo closest to the Axis base is actually neutral and not capped, and the Axis player has actually capped the fuel closest to the Allied base, and he's now capping the ammunition as well.
Yeah, so I guess that means he's got a slightly higher fuel income, but it doesn't really matter, because obviously he's got the Whermacht player in still a horrible position with 2 M8s running around, and literally just, you know, there's no AT around here.
Especially this second M8.
However,
the second is
he's
gonna ruin everything.
Turned that Angoville cutoff building into a Ford HQ, which is now producing a pack from.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because producing a pack in the base now would just be, you know, giving away another pack. There's no chance to prove it.
So that's really nice thinking, actually.
Very clever. You know, it costs him a little bit more manpower to do the forward HQ, but he can use it throughout the battle, hopefully. So, you know, as long as it lives. That building is a very good stronghold, and it's very strong.
We got some Faust going down. 2 Faust went in on the M8 that was harassing the big infantry blob, and it's got damaged engine. That M8 is toast.
I don't think he's going to be able to... How much? Oh, there's an M8 mine being planted.
Oh, God.
But he saw it happening, and the sniper got out of dodge.
Oh, and the other M8. Oh, another M8 goes down in the middle. Some 2 mines.
Oh, so he did not see those get planted, obviously.
He was actually trying to shoot them, I think. I think he was trying to attack around there. But I think he missed them for long enough to decide that it wasn't... There wasn't actually any mines there, but absolutely wrong.
So much for base harassment, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like tables have decidedly turned. I mean, Jeep's still alive, which is obviously a plus, but with 2 M8s down...
the ammo's being planted.
Oh, God, he's got to stop that.
on the Krieg barracks. He's not gonna have enough time. He threw a nade
on the Krieg barracks. That's he needs to get the fuck away from that Krieg barracks.
That was close. I'd say a pretty successful base harassment, I'd say. He didn't lose that many resources, you know. He lost one M8 down there, which was, you know,
lost 2 M8s.
Kind of obvious. But the second M8, you can't really count that into the base harassment. That was just a fluke.
No, but I think in total, I don't think he gained too much. Really,
no,
I mean, he destroyed the Krieg barracks, but he didn't really kill anything.
No, not much.
He did steal a pack though, which is gonna be real nice because it means that he doesn't have to buy any AT guns to hold off a Puma or a Stug or whatever. I mean, the pack out of Cloak isn't great, but
Sniper goes down to the M8 mine actually. He must have forgotten about it, or you know, micro fail. So I see a dead sniper laying there, and also an MG crew guy. I'm not sure if the MG went down. I can't see it on the field somewhere. You could probably see it on your unit shield.
Yep, that is most unfortunate. The sniper did go down.
Yep, we got a new M8
very
coming
much
out.
Either, I think. I think he had 10 or maybe less kills.
Still, it's, you know, hefty investment, somewhat.
Yeah, definitely. We've got another M8 coming out, so this is quite a sizable amount of fuel he's sinking into these M8s without getting any bars or nades or stickies or anything like that. So he obviously has confidence in his M8 micro.
Yeah, you know, grenades wouldn't be a bad idea either now. They're not that costly. How much fuel is it? 35 or so.
I think it's
he's got 4 rifles.
40 or 20, I can't remember.
Oh, I thought it was 35. Maybe it's changed it. Probably. They were 35 when I played.
Yeah, like over
9,000 years ago. Yeah, shut up. Anyways, rifles versus bolts in green cover, but it's on the wrong direction. Rifles charged right into them.
Wrong side of the green cover, that's not good. You need to be...
These rifles are probably gonna win, actually. Especially with the M8 backup out.
Yeah, they need to get the fuck out.
And at the same time, you know, he's trying to decap the victory point in the northeast part of the map, and at the same time rifles are harassing and decapping that ammo point.
We've got another base harassment now from this M8, but there's a pack right there, out of Cloak, boom, 50%.
And there's no 50 to help. Oh, mine gun destroyed.
Oh, he got
to get out.
There. Very, very lucky.
Oh, misfire on the last shot.
That is most unfortunate. He needs to turn it, turn the back.
Ah, he's just running away from the rifles. Oh, there we go. Here's the turn. He's gonna get around the hedgerows, get some road bonus.
That M8 is safe, I think.
Yeah, very close. The firing angle saved him there.
Yeah, very, very. I heard a grenade go off.
Yeah, rifles being chased off from the right side, and the ammunition's point is being capped by the Whermacht player once again. And something ran on the mine.
Yeah, that was the rifles retreating. I always hate it when rifles retreat over my Whermacht mines. It's always like...
Yeah, you know, one guy barely dies.
Yeah, and it takes like no health. We actually have a WSC out now in the US base, so maybe we're going to see some snipers, because, I mean, it's obviously going to be heavy tier 2 play, because, I mean, there's not domination from the Whermacht player, you know, it's pretty even. So,
yeah, he's getting infantry vet at the moment.
Yeah, he's going for infantry vet, so I think...
And the first build is indeed a sniper.
Best thing he can do.
Getting repaired, he's got his main gun back. Still no 50 cal, he's floating 90, 91 munitions or so. Some rifles versus Grens in cover on the right side. At the same time, he's decapping the victory point again.
You don't see medkits too often, actually. It's nice to see aggressive use of medkits against charging rifles. Really, really nice.
Yeah, especially, you know, in this particular fight, it was really well used, considering there was, you know, there was no vehicle backup, no M8s to harass him or jeeps to pushing him around, you know.
Yeah.
That medkit saved him from losing any men. He's probably gonna get healed up, you know, very close to full health again.
Yeah.
No, still have 4 men.
That's why medkits are awesome, and they're cheap as well. 20 munitions to win a fight and lose no men. I think that's a good trade.
It's a pretty good trade.
I mean, especially when we hit Vet 2 infantry, which we've just done. That's going to be especially nasty. But look, we have another base harassment from these engineers coming right into the Whermacht base.
And he's going to plant it on the MG, probably.
Yep. Those folks aren't going to... the Grens aren't going to get back in time to kill him.
Never say never. No, no way.
No.
He's hiding behind the wall there as well.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to be able to plant more, though. Oh, he blew himself up.
Oh, God. You can see a blood stain on the floor and bits of limb.
Axis harassments on the left side of the part. Grens have capped the victory point, and Volks have decapped the fuel. Didn't get, you know, didn't have enough time to cap it for themselves, but at least it's not in Allied hands. And all of a sudden, you know, map dominance has shifted to the Whermacht side.
Definitely. I mean, just the decap of that fuel is really, really imperative for the player who's going for heavy vehicle play.
Yeah.
And also, he's taking the cutoff, so I mean, there's a lot of things that the US player needs to cap back before he gets a good fueling coming in.
Yeah, true that. At the same time,
Oh, he might lose a rifle squad.
30 victory points.
Might lose a rifle squad. 2 Grens chasing a single rifle. With sniper backup though, the sniper is making his mark with 3 kills now. And you don't have to get very many kills on Grens to start vetting up your snipers. I mean, you know, they start off initially quite weak, but by the time they hit vet 3, my god, they are demons.
Printing in cloak and all kinds of shenanigans.
Crazy shit, and it's just fighting a vet 3 sniper.
Try fighting me now! Yes,
Yeah,
run away!
That's the time where I sort of go into rage mode and build like 5 bikes.
I guess that could work. Triple bikes usually works.
Yeah.
Pretty hefty investment in Vico though. M8 and rifle and engineer squad harassing these Grens on the right side and Volks in the building, and there's no AT because the pack is on the center left side.
He really needs to buy some Shreks.
Yeah, how much munitions is loaded?
There are 75 munitions and he's got 125. He just gained a load of munitions, so he just cancelled an upgrade on something. I think he just cancelled a mine, possibly. Not sure.
Perhaps. Sniper
oh no, the sniper's getting chased. Oh no, he's gonna go down. Oh yeah. Oh, no.
There's no way he's gonna live that. If he gets into the base, maybe. There we go.
Yeah.
I was very good aggressive use with the bike, and now he's mass retreating. I'm not sure why. Probably to kill the jeep before he gets out of the base.
I think he started the
retreat gonna get it too.
When he still thought that he had a chance.
So, still no Shrek on the Grens and bars on the rifles. So back tech to T2 and bars for rifles. No tank depot.
No tank depot. He's sticking with the M8s for harassment, and with only 1 pack, you know, and no Shreks, it's like free reign. But no 50 cal, which is weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's loading 100.
It's okay without the 50 cal. I mean, it's a vehicle, sure. It's not going to get pinned by anything, but it's always nice to actually have a proper 50 cal in there.
Yeah, exactly. The 50 cal is, you know, the DPS of the vehicle, really.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like the stat count. The stat count unupgraded is just worthless.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
just
much.
An M8 basically with more health.
Yeah, it's a lot more health.
Yeah, a lot more health. Like, almost P4 levels of health. So.
Yeah, almost. Sniper running back to base, 5 kills, vet 1 at the moment. He's probably gonna go harass these Grens that are still here. I guess the Volks retreated.
Not sure. He seemed to ball up all his infantry into the bottom left corner here. He looked like he was preparing for a push, and then decided against it. Maybe when he thought the sniper was over there. But now, of course, the sniper is over there on the far right side, picking off the P40 Volks.
And the pack is back fixed.
They're gonna get picked off very, very quickly. I'd really like to see some double sniper usage. Actually, I mean, that is, I found, the best way to crack sort of heavy tier 2 Gren play. Double snipers just works an absolute treat. Gren squad's basically forced to instantly retreat because he knows that within 2 volleys you could eradicate the squad.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice placement of mines everywhere. He should get sweepers on his NGs. He's got 1 NG squatter at least left. Yeah, he's got 1 NG squatter left. Could
well,
sweep.
A lot of these mines have been placed quite defensively and haven't actually been hit yet, even though he placed them quite a while ago. But yeah, it would be sensible for him to get some minesweepers.
He's opting to go for a DPS. He went to flamethrowers on his engineers now, and he's charging on the left side, and the sniper is over there now.
M8
harassment.
Guys. You can see small arms does kill M8s just very, very slowly.
Very, very slowly, yeah. It does happen. Same with Pumas.
Yep.
You can just bar surrogate. It works.
Oh,
Takes a while, but it works.
Yeah, and even better with armored cars. Although
Speaking about Pumas,
go bars against armored cars. Oh, do we have a Puma? Oh, we do have a Sturm Armory and a Puma coming out. Nice.
Another offensively used medkit. This time is very outgunned versus 3-bar rifles. That's just not gonna happen.
No way.
Here comes the reinforcements, though.
That's a lot of reinforcements. If only that player had a flamer.
Yeah.
He's actually
gone.
He's opted to go for Terror, and he's got Prop War enabled. So if he gets base rushed again and he has no support there, he can just Prop War to get him the fuck out.
Yep. If he finds himself in a match that's really not, you know, appropriate for his level of defenses, he can just Prop War some of them. But we finally got the doctrine chosen for the allied player. He's gone armor. And he's got
Interesting
repair.
choice. I guess. I mean, he's had a lot of vehicles, so I suppose armor isn't a bad idea. But
Oh, pack misses. Stolen pack missed. Sniper spotting for him. And the cutoff is getting taken by these MP40 Volks. He's also got an AT gun right now, so he must have seen or heard the Puma coming.
he must have done, yeah. Although I'd say I would have been quite happy with just one pack. Maybe go for stickies as well.
Yeah, one pack and, you know, the
One
M8.
pack and M8 and stickies, you know, that's more than enough for just a couple of Pumas. But he has just built himself another Puma, so it looks like he's going for a bit of Puma spam.
Second Puma on the field? Oh, I see.
Yep, just coming out now. I mean, yeah, that's really going to take the wind out of this sort of 4-bar rifle 2-flamer combo.
Oh, yeah. Just vanilla Pumas, just grapes, rifles all day long.
Oh,
It's not even funny. Oh, he found
and
a pack though.
engineers, I mean, it's
There's the prop war.
Used very nicely.
So the M8 can't go into her ass, since he's got no handheld AT still, I think. And there goes the pack. Here comes the M8 trying to kill the first Puma damage engine. And Sticky on the second one.
Oh, we have a stickies out. Did not realise they'd been researched. He's actually got bet 1 for his Pumas though, which I think reduces received damage, I believe.
That's a pretty good veterancy bonus.
Yeah, in the new patch. It's not by much, but I think it allows you to take, just by a very small amount, it allows you to take an extra AT gun shot.
Faust was shot at the M8, no damage engine though, and he takes out the first Puma and gives him vet 1. Gunner gets killed.
Who's going to win this? You know, we have a sort of a healthy-ish Puma versus...
If he moves out the AT gun... oh wow, he could have actually friendly fired himself to death there.
He's got 2 AT guns firing, they're both missing.
And they're just missing. The M8 hits
Missing
though.
all the time. Oh my god, he's got 5% bug.
Ah!
Oh dear.
Put my guys down. This is looking grim. He recruited the pack with his Grens in desperation to try to get this M8 before he gets out, but it's just being silly now. Nah, he's long gone.
He's going to get that. But in the meantime, I mean, the Vant player has taken quite dominant map control. You know, he owns a good 70% of the map now. If he could just, you know, he's been harassing that cutoff all day long, and if he continues to do that, I think he could sort of very slowly win the attrition war.
Yep. Infantry Zerg on the right side versus Grents in buildings and MP40 Volks are charging in. The engineers and flamers are getting focused down. Oh my god, they took a lot of damage from the bit.
MP40s are just rape machines. But now they're getting raped. Very quickly by bars at point blank.
Bars at point blank and MP40s on point blank, they're both pretty beat of a weapon.
Now this is where I would use medkits on those MP40s. MP40s
I think he did.
Building. Oh, he's using them on the grounds. I can see he's using them on the grounds.
Yeah, he used them on both of them.
He's used both of them. That's
oh my god, that was not good.
Because he would have been mullered without medkits there. He would have been absolutely mullered. But that was really, really nice.
M8's getting repaired
again because he's got loads of munitions. He's got plus 59 munitions income, and he's got 100 in the bank in case he needs to use a prop war. So as I said before, you know, Vermont player in a really nice position at the moment. I think all he needs though is a bit of handheld AT.
Yeah, there's a second M8 out again. Once again, first M8 is here and repaired in base. The second M8 is now helping to defend this the cap on the high ammunitions on the left side. He's actually going to force the Grents out of there because there's no AT. Pack is moving around slowly, cloaked.
I think what we're noticing here is that where the fast M8 falls down a little bit is against vetted Grens. I mean, your rifles, because they haven't got bars, they're not doing that much killing, so they're not getting that much vet. I don't think we have any... We have one vet 1 rifle, but all the rest are unvetted. So it just means that they can't really hold their own against vet 2 infantry.
Active player going for that, like cut off. Not successful. Here comes the massive Zerg. And we got a Nebula
firing. Firing from the
be bad.
It's gonna be nasty.
It's probably going for the AT guns though. Yeah, it is. Ooh, the sniper though. This M8, 2 M8s now circling this pack. This pack is just fucking toast.
I think this... I don't understand why he doesn't get himself a Shrek.
Ooh, Faust.
Yeah, he's using loads of Faust, but no Shreks, you know. Pains me.
Sure. Maybe he doesn't like Shreks anymore.
Maybe he doesn't like things that miss.
He must have popped bar suppression because these Grens are suppressed. And here comes the Puma.
Whoa, that was a funky spin. Disco moves.
Disco move. Oh,
Disco
I hope these vet 2 rifles get out alive. They do. This all other squad of rifles.
Squad gets finished off with the bars.
Oh,
and
nade!
Was that a nade or a sticky?
That was a nade.
Okay.
very painful one. Decrewed the pack and killed one of the Grens, I think. So, yeah. And he lost M for the squad.
That's what I hate. Nasty Puma crits against M8s always seem to kill the gunner.
Yeah, the Puma tends to do that, you know. First 5% and the gunner dies, and you gotta run all over the map just to give him like 2 seconds of repair to get the gunner back.
Yeah.
We got some map harassments on the right side at the same time as this major engagement went on. And the allies are trying to get some map dominance back. It's doing pretty well, I guess.
I think the Avant player is saving for a KT. He's got 4 CPs, 4.25 CPs, so I think he's holding up for a KT because I'm not seeing any evidence of researching Firestorm or anything like that. So he's sticking to the left-hand side, to the
Makes
KT
sense.
side.
Harassment, Puma on the right, stopping these Flamer NGs from capping the point. Second NG squad actually just instant retreat as well. Oh, he's gonna get him, isn't he?
He's gonna get him. He's gotta get him.
There we go.
Boom.
Small victory for the Axis forces, I say. He needed that after losing the last
nice.
engagement.
So let's see. I mean, what's the
Did he steal the? He did steal the pack. So he's got 2 packs and 2 ATGs right now.
2 packs.
So you know, saving up for a KT maybe might not be the best idea ever.
He must be anticipating KT.
He knows his terror.
He would build not only 1 ATG, but 2 ATGs when he already has stolen packs.
Yeah, I don't know.
That seems crazy. Like that, the only thing that could be ready to counter is Puma spam or KT. And
yeah, but you've seen, you know, Puma spam, so to speak. You know, 3 Pumas so far. This is the 3rd one, I do believe. He lost 2, maybe he lost 3 actually. I'm not sure. And you've seen Grens, lots of Grens.
That's what he is getting.
Bet for his infantry again.
Yep,
so, oh, very nice place mine.
This force is an instant retreat.
But there's no handheld AT, so this M8 is just gonna reign supreme for now because that pack's never gonna get there. Now he's built a 3rd pack, which probably is gonna get stolen again. That would be devastating.
I mean, I can understand the want to sort of save your munitions and maybe, you know, keep a bit more anti-infantry firepower by not getting Shreks, but still, I mean, God, it's really painful to see these M8s graping so hard against a heavy tier 2 play when they really shouldn't be.
Yeah, but you know, he's got, you know, plenty of kills on his Grens, for example. 18 kills on the one and he popped meds kits now and then. Oh, that was nasty.
He didn't lose any guys actually, he was lucky. Lost a lot of health.
But no guys, yeah.
And he's got Vet 2 now, so he must have, yeah, he's got supply yard upgrades. I think that's just supply yard upgrade 1. But that's still like an extra 30% to vet gain level, which is real nice.
So
and
2 M8s harassing on the left.
Oh
he's
my
floating
God,
150 munitions for some...
Finally we have a Shrek. And vet 3 for the infantry, yeah.
I thought I just saw the sniper on the left side. Oh no, obviously it was on the right side, yeah. Never mind. He's got his first Shrek now, at least, on his 2-man Gren squad, and Veterans 3 for infantry.
Yep, always nice to see, although he's reinforcing from the other side of the barbed wire, so his Gren's doing a little runaway dance.
Stupid mongoloid pathing.
That's pretty weird.
Cutoff is harassed by the Axis player once again, and here comes the M8 to harass him back. But the pack is setting up, and he now has a Shrek.
Finally. Although the pack's facing the wrong direction, so...
Yeah, and the angle is a bit weird, but he's gonna get a shot off there. Probably might get a Shrek off. No, AI is taken over and runs around in circles like a retard. So bar rifle with rifle suppression, I guess.
I guess so, yeah, that's gotta be bar suppression.
And Gren's being harassed, that's trying to harass the fuel point on the left. There's just packs and AT guns everywhere now. And M8s roaming the field.
Yeah.
Another check wouldn't be bad. Most of the allied infantry on the right side, though.
Some engineers takes down and then one single engineer guy. Probably not worth it, but interesting.
The 2 guys on the Gren squad, he's forced to retreat.
Yep, although unfortunately for him, Vet 3 Grens have something silly. I did the numbers yesterday, I think it's something like 96 health per man, which is just...
Holy crap. On
astronomical ridiculousness. That's like better survivability than like a ranger squad almost.
Harassment Puma on the right trying to stop these rifles from capping. He's just gonna stay there to decap the ammo, even though he hears the Neville firing, and it's pretty obvious where he's gonna land, and it does land on him.
God,
there we go. He got it at least. Oh, he's gonna lose it now, though.
Yeah, he's gotta lose it.
Oh, Pershing bot for the Allo player.
Pershing. Oh my God.
And AT gun is set up. That Puma is in deep trouble now.
Yeah.
Bam!
So you call that a knife?
This is a knife.
Or a tank.
And the Pershing missed a second shot. That Puma's just sitting there. It's like, you can't hit me. But you actually can. Oh, main gun destroyed
Whoa,
from the
that was
splash
some
damage.
splash damage. As well.
Yeah. Oh, main gun destroyed on the M8 at the same time on the left side from a Faust. Oh, that Volt guy.
Here's the KT. Here's the KT. We're going to be seeing some Pershing versus KT battles.
Pershing and 4 AT guns versus KT and 1 pack and
Oh my
1
God.
Shrek.
Some pyros just got like insta-graped by the Pershing.
By Pershing. I see. Right, obviously. So he's got the packs on the left side and the AT guns on the right side. He should probably move them around because the AP rounds are going to be really good versus KT.
Yeah,
you know.
lots of AP rounds. Oh my God, that's it's 125% damage and like maximum penetration.
He actually did get one of his packs decrewed by those MP40 Volks before, so it's just 1 pack on the left side now.
Yeah,
2
the
rifle
pack
squads.
against a KT is just going to be stupid because the pack has no penetration against something that big without its bonus.
Nothing. It's not even going to penetrate a Panther, let alone, you know, a King Tiger.
Yeah, exactly.
Bars going after these Shrek twins, decapping the high ammo point on the left side, and it's just soft retreating away.
Yeah, he's just...
Wants to keep them on the field. Good play, you know, from both players, just soft retreating mostly. You know, I've seen it mostly from the Whermacht player, but I've seen some soft retreats from the Allied player as well.
Yeah.
See some good use of bar suppression and nades.
As you, especially in the early games, obviously, you know, you get suppressed by an MG, you have to not retreat, you know, you got no choice.
You can't really crawl out.
Yeah, exactly. You can if you're right on the edge, but most of the time, not.
Comes the sniper, he's moving in really close. He could take shots on the first Gwen squad, but he's deciding not to do it. And here comes the M8 to harass, I'm not sure.
I think he's trying to
Looking for the
clear
pack.
away for a pack. Yeah, he's trying to. He's waiting
That
for the
KT is just gonna grape him. Oh no, Pershing harassment in the base.
Oh my God.
What the?
Oh, he's going after the Nebel. The Nebel must be pissing him off.
Oh wow, I saw a torso fly all over the map. That Nebel is toast, he's not gonna be able to. Yeah, there it goes. 2 shots.
2
That's
hit
powerful.
Nebel, yeah, I was about to say. It seems
2 hit Nebel.
I want to see a Faust. Come on, Faust. It has 100% penetration.
Faust the Pershing! Oh, and the Pershing just penetrated the Volk in the face with a tank shell. And he misses, because that's what Pershing do. They miss.
That's what Pershings do. Because the rifle harassment on the right side, I think, you know, the low manpower upkeep is really hurting the Whermacht player now.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at how many guys he's basically got all his army on the left, and that's just to hold off the AT gun and snipers. The AT gun wall, should I say.
And Pershing is opting to go for the Krieg barracks gun, even though, you know, the Whermacht quarter is down 50%. I probably would have wasted that, but he doesn't want more packs on the field, obviously.
I just saw Prop War get used nicely to send 2 rifles home to their mamas from the right side.
Shrek's retreated home, pack is set up, and the KT is coming for the Pershing. This Pershing is in deep trouble right now.
Deep shit now. Because we all know who wins the KT versus Pershing battle. I mean, it's epic, but the KT would just grape it so hard every time.
Yeah. Oh,
Shrek's
rear armor Shrek.
Boom.
And he's gonna block him with the Puma. Very nice micro.
That's nice, yeah.
Probably gonna get away though, due to the road bonus here, and it's gonna go through the hedges. And the Puma is just annoying. It's really annoying him.
He didn't quite manage to block him.
Oh, another rear armor hit though.
How long was that shot? That must have been a scatter shot, surely.
Max range easily.
And
And
the Pershing hitbox is so fucking huge that you'd hit it from halfway across the fucking map.
that one from the Pershing, he's got a speed advantage. Wow, frontal penetration on the KT, but the long shot KT takes him out.
Out of control. That must have been max range hit. Is that what they get? Speed bonus? Because it definitely seemed to increase in speed when it hit that one.
Maybe got some form of a top speed bonus, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about Pershing vet. I very rarely used them when I played Vico.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that they were crap.
I use them occasionally when I play Vico, just because they just look so sexy.
You know, back in Vico, Calliope still had main guns, so why get a Pershing?
Yeah.
You can get Calliope and shotgun a KT in the face and then finish him off by circling him with a Sherman.
That's why when COH came out and what little I played of it, I did play armor with main gun Calliopes. That was fun.
Oh yeah, blast from the past.
Oh yeah.
But all of the allied AT has relocated to the left side now, as that Puma, it lived, but it's almost fully repaired now actually. but at the same time, you know, he doesn't need it on the right side. But the Axis forces are relocating to the right to decap all this stuff that the Allied player's been gaining since he started a Pershing harassment in the base.
Ooh, not mine. Hit in the middle. That's why you don't go in the middle, buddy. There's always mines there. Nice.
I don't think he lost many guys.
Spot for the AT gun.
Sniper killing the repairing Pyos, retreating. He needs a rep bunker for that KT.
He does need. He's just got his manpower upkeep back up to normal rate just a moment ago.
Oh, thank God. Maybe now he can actually do something instead of just being harassed. But that,
he's
you know, the
got 4
perfect kill
grand
really helps
squads and a Vulcan P40 squad among his besides his vehicles, so he has got a fighting force. He's not been hit too badly by the manpower drain, but
I think he's got the Volk squad on an MG and a sniper. That's pretty much it. Yeah, and a lot of Pumas, but you know, Pumas. Yeah. That's what they do. Vehicles always die in VK or something.
Oh my God! Lag spike to the max. Okay,
super lag
just
spike.
Got raped. Can I just do a quick time sync? 37, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59.
38. Sounds good, sounds good. So map dominance going back to the Whermacht player. He's taking the right side again, where the VP is at. And actually, this is starting to be a bit of a VP game now. The Allied player is already down at 188 VPs left. You know, it goes fast after a while, especially if he gets the third VP for a couple of minutes.
Oh,
nading building. Oh, he overthrows. What the heck?
I don't think he was going for the overthrow. I think he was trying to. Yeah, he was aiming for the entrance, I think.
He forced him out of the building at least.
Was what that much? I mean, bet 2 bar squad in the building. It's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, it's really, really. You know, you can't go close enough to it either because the bar's just gonna rip you up and close rage. He needs to move his feet over there. The Pershing again. See if it gets more life out of this one. Ah, because that's what Pershing does.
Misses. Upgun Puma. I want to see what he does with this. He ain't gonna be killing no Pershings with it, that's for sure. But
that's gonna take me a while. You can kill, you know.
Ooh, KT hits a mine, gets damaged engine.
That's bad. Very bad. Very bad.
Very bad.
The mobility on the KT is low as it is. Losing, you know, even more mobility on it is just a sitting duck almost. Damage engine is okay. You know, destroyed engine, you can just go kill.
Destroyed engine, yeah, you can go fuck yourself. Cause,
yeah.
We also have a counter sniper out now. He's not shot yet, so American player doesn't know he's around. But there is a sniper out.
He's up to vet 2 with 19 kills, but he's mostly idling on the right side at the moment.
Yeah, I see that. Pretty nice though, 19 kills. That's not bad. You know, 19 Grens is a lot. So.
Yeah, he's killed a few Volks, but mostly Grens, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, there's only been 1 Volk squad on since the sniper hit, I think. So. That MP40 squad's done pretty well with 20 kills.
Yeah, 20 kills. Vet 3, you know, it helps.
Yeah.
Oh, M8 just shot a Volk in the face and didn't die. And AT gun's getting flanked now. And he's actually focusing on not getting his cutoff stolen due to the resources, so now he's getting his AT guns decrewed instead by these MP40 Volks. He's not going to have enough time to help.
Decrew one of them. That's the important one. I mean, as long as they can decrew the actual AT guns as opposed to the packs, then the KT can still boss everything. Yeah,
he can just tank the packs front, head on, kill.
Check out the range on that motherfucker. KT's shooting those rifles from epic range.
That's what, you know, capital munitions points and fuel points and stuff does for you. Give a little bit of a view range, and you can really see the worth out of the range on the KTs and Panthers and stuff.
Oh, counter sniper! Oh, counter sniper goes down! He takes down the vet 2
sniper.
One
kill, 1 sniper.
Kill 1 sniper. That's still worth it. Yeah, you made your money back.
Yeah, money back.
Money back.
Pershing on the left side though, killing some. Not sure. He got 4 XP.
Some hedges. Fuck hedges.
He got 4 XP for it. He must have killed something. I don't think you get XP from wire, do you?
No, you don't. Pretty funny if you did though.
And now the sniper is opening up on these AT guns and he's trying to move back. Shrek hits it. Here comes an M10 and an M8
combo with sort of Brent spam and the packs. That's going to be nasty.
Pershing moving in from the side.
Pack isn't firing. Why isn't the pack firing?
I'm not sure. It's on hold fire. Here comes the M10.
Oh god! It's Allied War Machine. Oh dear.
He's not popped it yet, but he's floating 500 munitions, so it's no problem.
There repairs and Allied War Machine, which is a weird combo. Because one of them is trying to keep him alive,
you want them to die, don't you?
Get him killed. Yeah,
Yeah,
do
get
want
them back.
to do that.
Do as much damage as you can and get them back.
Yeah, basically. That
It's
was... I think that, I'd say that was quite badly timed. That element
Yeah,
machine
he should have
in
popped
field
the
repairs.
repairs now.
Yeah, that would have allowed
that
his
thing is
Pershing
in
to
trouble.
get the fuck out.
He
But yeah,
can't
now
pop
he's...
the war machine for another minute.
Does he
Oh,
have the
Puma
munitions for
misses.
it?
Packs. Oh, long range shot takes out the main gun.
Ooh.
Very, very close. But at the same time, right side getting decapped. Both victory points are almost in Allied hands, but it's actually decapping the Allied victory point now. I was going to take those 2 engineers a while to repair that Pershing.
Yeah. Although remember, this is an OMG. It'll be done in sort of 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's still going to take a little while.
Yeah, it'll take a little while.
Not at least
From the way the animation looked, it looked like the sniper just blew up an M8. That was quite cool. But yeah, tank depot is nice because obviously, I mean, there's only one Shrek, there's only one pack. An M10 board is like pretty nice counter versus the KT. So
yeah, you can run over the Shreks and just
you
circle
can
the
squish
pack.
the Shreks, circle the pack, and the KT is such a fucking sitting duck. A bit of add in a few AP rounds and you're laughing.
Yeah. KT's doing pretty well though. He's got his engine back before from hitting that mine, and now he's just going to open up on this M10 and frontal armor. M10 is going to penetrate now and then, but not too often. And with pack backup, that M10 is toast in like 3 shots.
And the outgunned Puma for the win. 1 vehicle kill.
Where is it? There it is.
He's creeping up with the KT, but he's just sitting in AT gun range.
Oh, he's just eating it.
It's like, I don't...
Oh,
no,
sniper!
Oh!
Oh! He did not see that coming.
Oh, dear.
That's what you get for running decloaked, Yeah. I would have probably done the same thing to get the shot on the AT gun, but at the same time, ouch.
I would have cloaked a lot sooner if I was going that far up. I mean, you probably would have still counter-sniped, but oh man, that was nasty.
Yeah, this is not good. Now he lost his line of sight through the sniper for his KT's extended range on the main gun, so now he's forced to move back from this choke point. But at the same time, he decapped and capped most of the points on the left side for himself anyway. There's 2 neutral victory points at the moment, so Allied is still reigning. 2
Axis reigning, you mean?
They're still draining the Allies.
Oh, draining, yeah.
Oh, 2 M10 versus 1 Puma.
Yeah, you might be better too. You might have disco moves, but you ain't gonna beat 2 M10s.
Yeah, doubt it.
Well,
it's missing everywhere. Why? Face armor.
Oh, long range hit.
Oh,
Come on, I see some squishing.
Okay.
I see some pro squishing.
Push it. Wrong way. Take a one. Oh, splash.
Oh, he gets one. Sniper on retreat.
German guy in retreat. Oh, sniper and pack are really close to each other. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah. Whoa, Ved 3 pack. Whoa.
Is that light vehicles?
Yeah, it's elite vehicles. So I think that's a cooldown reduction. So it's like rapid fire packs.
Super beast.
Yeah, I think the Pershing isn't gonna have much of the Pershing can be purely for sort of harassment now. I think he's not gonna be able to do very much else.
Oh, and that stupid third guy on the pack opens up on the sniper when he takes a shot on the Pio. Hello, here I am, here's the pack, shoot me, shoot me!
It wouldn't be such a bad thing if they hadn't taken out Luger crits on pack third men.
Oh yeah, true that.
That was epic.
Kill snipers with 1 shot.
Yeah, kill them with 1 shot.
You can chase them with like nibbles and packs, like chase the sniper down and shoot him with the Luger guy. That was hilarious when that happened.
So good, so good.
He's trying to get the point on the right side here, and he barely gets hit, but he's gonna get Grenzer now. Grenade
on himself.
Oh, that did surprisingly little damage.
It wasn't a nuclear pineapple. It was from the Grens.
Oh.
The Grens threw it and then moved up. They threw it onto their own squad. I think so they took minimal damage.
Well, that was random.
Very odd. Very, very odd. Holy shit, we have an M10 swarm. We have a tank swarm. Has he got enough munitions for Allied War Machine yet?
Oh yeah, he's floating 560 of them. Oh, Prop War is gonna destroy this engagement though. Both the rifles, it's infantry screens.
Oh god, one of them
gets wow.
Great, immediately.
Oh, pop the War Machine!
Oh my god.
Lost 2 M10s, he's gonna lose 3! This game is over.
Oh,
I'm calling it, it's over.
Shit.
He did not pop War Machine before he started engagement. He knew
If he
there
had
was
started-
a pack. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
if he had started War Machine,
KT.
you know, he would have made losses, but it wouldn't have been so bad. But
Yeah, he would have had a chance to, you know.
he would have maybe
Okay,
done
do it again.
some damage. But seriously, I mean, the frontal. Why go in frontally? Take the rear
sure.
option.
He's probably,
But-
you know, worried about that
Oh
road
my
being-
god! The sniper just got shreked.
Got
The sniper
shreked.
just got shreked to death.
Oh yeah, this game is so over.
That was crazy. That was a long-range Shrek shot.
Long range Shrek gib. Monster kill.
Yeah. And now we've got veteran boomers versus sort of unvetted rifles. It's
Yeah,
funny.
this is. Yeah, it's not even funny. That's right.
Uh.
He's got Shrek now as well. You know, for these M8s that doesn't even exist anymore.
Joystick.
He's just gonna sit there and take in the
I
face.
mean, yeah, the VP situation is very serious now against the Allied player. I mean, he's still got a Pershing, which is nice, but he lost a sniper now. That was his main sort of.
Yeah, it's
positive
nice
lead.
and all, but at the same time, I don't know. He
I
just
don't know, I can't help but
looked
think that maybe
polite.
he would have been better off by focusing on getting more snipers rather than lots of M10s, because, you know, M10s are nice, but when you're facing a tier 2 wall of packs and shit, there's only so much you can do, and the KT isn't going to be able to do that much. You know, the KT's gun is pretty mediocre, and speed is terrible, you can just run rings around it.
Yeah, but the packs are gonna rip you to shreds before you even get close to the King Tiger.
Exactly, so I think, you know, maybe an extra sniper or two, he could have really put the manpower drain on the Whermacht player, and maybe that would have enabled him to...
There's Calliope. He just unlocked it and bought it. You know, I'm not sure why.
Why
Shits
not?
and giggles.
Whoa, he got a nice hit on the... but 3 grand.
Grens, yeah, I saw that. He's got a few hits, you know, one on the Stug or two and some of the King Tiger, but nothing too serious.
Pushing Instagram.
Puma takes out. Got taken out by the Pershing, I guess.
Oh
But
my God.
the VPs now is just draining too fast. With 3 VPs in Axe's hands, it's gonna
It's
drain
be
really
over in
fast.
like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And he'll probably quit before then because he has nothing that he can do at this point.
There is basically nothing I can see him pulling off now. You know, he's got
Not without a sniper.
no.
Yeah, maybe Cali all of the packs at once with epic spread.
Maybe
and
ask
then
the
going
Whermacht
with
player
the
if he can bunch up his units in one little blob so he can cali it in front, you know, and turn the pack around, and I can go up and shotgun them in the face. That'll work.
More prop war use. He's just prop warring him to keep him off the VPs now. He doesn't have munitions for it.
Yeah.
That's the annoying thing about Terror player. Once it gets really late game with a Terror player, if he's sitting on enough munitions, it's just fucking over for you because you can't cap anything. It's just prop war.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta, you know, spread up your forces, your rifles, so they're not, you know, you just gotta learn how big the prop war circle is. It's a thing you learn by playing Terror, basically. So you know how much you have to spread out your forces. But the thing is, when he's like floating 600 munitions, what's the point?
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. Pretty cool game though.
Yeah, very nice game.
Looked grim, you know, 2 base rushes and all kinds of shenanigans.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I mean, I was really surprised not to see a med bunker, actually. They seem
Yeah.
like a classic time when you really get a med bunker earlier on. But I think it was nice in a way not to see a med bunker because, you know, med bunkers are all too common.
Zombie armies, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Yeah,
everywhere.
It's just silly. It's not exactly an insta win, but you know, bleh. You know, there's
gets you
no
there.
upkeep cost for fucking Grens. Not well, at least there is, but not nearly in the same league as there is for rifles.
Yeah, exactly. Oh well, good game all in all, I'd say.
Yeah, very good game.
Pretty lengthy for a Vico game.
Yeah, almost 50 minutes, nearly an hour. So
Nearly 50 minutes, yeah.
really nice stuff. I don't know. I mean, I think there wasn't a lot the US player could have done better. I think, you know, maybe just you know, the M8 harassment was really good. Maybe just not go armor.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Or time the Allied war machines a little bit better, and you could have made a bit better use out of it. But other
You could have
than
got on the M10 backs and went on the right side maybe. You know, there's
Yeah.
2 VPs on the right side and all the Axis forces one on the left side, and there's a lot of, you know, static Axis forces, the packs, for example.
Yeah.
Without the packs, they couldn't battle that armada of tanks.
definitely.
Oh,
But
well, thanks for having me on.
yep, thanks for coming on. I'm sure we'll do some more in the future. Hopefully, maybe, possibly.
Maybe, possibly, yep.
But thank you all for watching, and good night.